The white flag of surrender is fluttering over Downing Street. The Labour government has betrayed the 17 million who voted to leave the European Union in 2016. The Brexit vote was a once-in-a-generation political revolution. It represented a rejection of the moribund idea of a European superstate in favour of the nation-state. It was a rejection of mass migration in favour of controlled borders. It was a vote for economic prosperity instead of over-regulation and bureaucracy. Perhaps, most importantly, it was about reasserting British sovereignty over Brussels. On almost every one of these principles, Sir Keir Starmer has managed to betray the British people. British fishermen have been betrayed. EU fisheries now have access to our waters for a further 12 years, when we were to give access back to British fishermen next year. Our industries have also been abandoned by our capitulation on the European Union's net zero policies. The surrender deal aligns our carbon budgets with the EU's. This will continue to weaken whatever is left of our steel industry, just as the United States is moving away from this nonsense. The agreement also refers coyly to irregular migration, giving a revealing insight into what the government thinks about illegal migrants. It's no wonder Labour decriminalised illegal migration. It just doesn't think such a thing exists. The agreement hints at a youth experience scheme, which is code for a youth mobility scheme. Many have tried to claim that such a scheme is not one that was being pursued in the specific negotiations, does not amount to free movement. But this is simply not true. While we were members of the European Union, 65% of free movement was people aged 18 to 30. Fundamentally, we have become rule takers rather than rule setters. The European Court of Justice will once again have jurisdiction over the United Kingdom. The Reverend Starmer has betrayed British sovereignty to the EU superstate. Perhaps the worst thing about this deal is that it puts any future government in a straitjacket, or at least tries to. If a future government wants to exploit domestic fossil fuels, it could breach this deal. If a future government wants to prioritise British fisheries over European ones, it could breach this deal too. This deal makes one thing clear. On day one, a future Conservative government must put this deal through the shredder.